What's up? I'm gonna do the Advent of Code. I didn't realize it came out last night. I'm probably gonna start doing them live. But I had to request permission to go live on YouTube, so I gotta wait 24 hours. Okay, Advent of Code. The first problem came out last night. I thought it was gonna come out tonight. Let's see what it is. Okay. The chief historian is always present for the big Christmas sleigh launch, but nobody has seen him in months. Last anyone heard, he was visiting. As each location is checked, they will mark it on their list with a star. They figure the chief historian must be in one of the first 50 places they'll look. So in order to save Christmas, you need to help them get 50 stars on their list before Santa takes off on December 25th. Collect stars by solving puzzles. 2 puzzles will be made available on each day in the Advent calendar. Oh, this is just like Advent of Code rules. The second puzzle is unlocked when you complete the first. Yeah, we know this. You haven't left yet, and the group of elvish senior historians has already hit a problem. Their list of locations to check is currently empty. Eventually, someone decides that the best place to check first would be the chief historian's office. Upon pouring into the office, everyone confirms that chief historian is indeed nowhere to be found. Instead, the elves discover an assortment of notes and lists of historically significant locations. This seems to be the planning the chief historian was doing before he left. Perhaps these notes can be used to determine which locations to search. Throughout the chief's office, the historically significant locations are listed not by name, but by a unique number called the location ID. To make sure they don't miss anything, the historians split into 2 groups, each searching the office and trying to create their own complete list of location IDs. There's just one problem. By holding the 2 lists up side by side, your puzzle input, it quickly becomes clear that the lists aren't very similar. Maybe you can help the historians reconcile their lists. What 2 lists are we talking about? To make sure. Okay, location ID to make sure split into 2 groups, each searching the office and trying to recreate their own complete list of location IDs. Okay. The 2 lists. Why is there just 2? I just want to understand the story. It's not probably that important, but I want to. What the hell's going on? Instead, the elves discover an assortment of notes and plan this. Okay, the historians split into 2 groups, each searching the office, trying to create their own complete list of the location IDs side by side. But like the 2 groups lists, you put them side by side. They're not very similar. Maybe you can help the historians reconcile their lists. This is interesting. So, for example, whoa, I thought they were like unique location IDs. So here's our 2 lists. I thought they were unique location IDs. Yeah, see, I'm not going to be competitive. I'm pretty damn slow. So I might do these when they come out at like 10 p.m. where I'm at. I might wait till the next day sometimes too. Okay, maybe the lists are only off by a small amount. To find out, pair up the numbers and measure how far apart they are. Oh. 2, 6 away, 3 away. Pair up the smallest number in the left list with the smallest number in the right list. Then the second smallest left number with the second smallest right number, and so on. Within each pair, figure out how far apart the two numbers are. You'll need to add up all those distances. For example, if you pair up 3 from the left list with 7 from the right list, the distance apart is 4. Yeah. If you pair up 9 with 3, the distance apart is 6. Yeah. Yeah. In the example list above, the pairs of distances will be as follows. The smallest number on the left list is 1. The smallest on the right is 3, so that's a distance of 2. The second smallest over here is 2. Second smallest over here is 3 again. The distance is 1. Third smallest is 0, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. To find the total distance between the left list and the right list, we need to add up the distances between all the pairs you found. So we're just adding up all those distances, so it's 11. Your actual left and right list contains many location IDs. What is the total distance between your lists? Oh, we gotta log in. I'm gonna log in with my GitHub. Alright, sweet. So we could literally just sort both sides and then just sum up the differences, the absolute differences. That would be n log n, or times 2. Is there a better way to do that? Not really, huh? I mean, you just sort both sides. Should I do this in, what language should I do this in? I like Java, man. I'm just gonna do it Java. Don't make fun of me. I use Arch and VS Code, okay? And I use VS Code for Java. I know, it's crazy. Alright, let's make a folder for this year. If I don't have one already. Do I have like a code folder? No. I'll just make a directory called code. I got like LeetCode folder, code forces, and let's go in there. Let's just open that sucker up, actually. No. Wait. No! And let's make one called Advent of Code, and I'll call it 24. Let's get on in there. See, like, the best guys are already done. They're already done with this problem. Not me, you know? I also, like, just woke up. I know it's like noon, but that's my excuse. Yeah, la. So I think I've seen people do this before. They have like helper classes. So I'm going to do like that. So I'm going to have a class just to read the file. So I'm going to call it like file readers. And file readers. And what I want this to do, I'm going to turn Copilot off. I don't need your help. Copilot. How do I turn it off? Yeah, just get out of here. I was literally just using that because I was in an interview. They said I could. I was like, I never use it, but I might as well during this interview. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling. Public final class file readers. So I think something that I'll probably use for every one of these problems that involve an input file, which I think is like most of them, it's just reading a file to a string. So And in here, I'll take in a file path, and I think, let's see, how am I gonna structure this? Yeah, whatever. I'll take in a file path. I just wanna read the entire file to a string, so I can I think you can read lines. I'll just do it like this: new string files dot read all bytes or something. Paths dot get path. I think that gets us what we want. Throws IO exception. I think that does what we want. Yeah, so we'll do that. I'll actually put that in a package. Yeah, first day, I'm kind of just getting set up. Yeah, do it. Do it, please. Okay. And I'll do it like this. Day 1. Just call it main. Alright, let's go. So we're going to have a couple of files. File readers dot file to string. Let's get our input files. Get your puzzle input. I'll just call it part 1. Boom. There's my input. It's pretty damn big. Input slash part 1 dot text. Now there's going to be 2 parts, so I think I'll just, let's get this out. Part 1. Yeah, we're going to be printing it out. Okay. Do. Okay, so we got our input. And now let's just, I kind of want to stream it, so I can split it by new line, or I can just split it by, well, let's see. How would I do this with streams? Because split it by new line. Yeah, I'll do something like that. I could go and is it gonna be big? How big is it gonna be? How big are these numbers? I don't think it'll be huge. It could be. I might want to use, we'll see how it looks if I use an integer first. So int result equals input. Let's do arrays.stream. Input.split. We're just gonna like split it by all white space. No. We're gonna split it by new line first. We're gonna split it by new line. We're gonna split it by new line characters. And then that's gonna give us the lines, and then for each one of those lines, we're going to map each one of those lines to integer.parseInt. We'll do a little function body here. So each one of those lines we're going to map to parts equals line.split. This is ugly, dude. Line.split by a space. Part 1 equals parts 0. Part 2 equals 2 equals parts 1. And then let's return part 1 minus part 2. And let's go ahead and absolute this. Math.abs. Then we'll map to int. Why you mad? Okay. So we're gonna map to integer and then just sum it. Okay, and then we can just print that out. Results. What's your problem? Oh, we gotta. Okay, something like that. It's never used locally. Alright, let's just call it now. Part 1. What the heck? Okay. Boom. What's the problem? Oh, okay. Let's do it like this. Okie dokie. So we're running it from here. Yeah, we might need to call it with this file path. Okay, now we're just getting we're splitting it by new line. So let's do input.trim.split. See how that helps. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we're getting a number format exception. Somehow we're getting an empty line there at the end or something. Is this one space? Oh, it's much space. So instead of doing this, okay, so that's our answer. Let's make sure we're not gonna like overflow. Are we overflowing? Okay, perfect. So that is our answer for the first part. Let's double check that though. We want to be, let's be like super accurate. So we read the file, we're splitting it by line, and then for each one of those lines, we're getting the absolute difference between the left part and the right part, and we're summing all those up, and that is the result. No! What'd I do? Said my result was too high. What the heck? It's absolute distance, right? Yeah, for sure. 3, 2. Yeah, 2 3s, 1, yeah. What the heck? What are we doing? What are we doing wrong here? So my answer is too high. That's interesting. Let's just do a little debuggy here. Let's do a list of integer collectors dot to list, and let's print out how big that is. Lines dot size. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? What? What do you mean? Is undefined. What the heck? Oh. Alright, let's see how big it is. 1,000 lines. Seems right. Yeah, it's 1,000 lines. Okay. So maybe it's something to do with this part. Split it by white space. Then we get the absolute difference. Yeah, that part seems right, dude. Let's do... Let's do this first. So let's just do it as a list of strings. And then let's print out... Let's print out like the first 10. Just see what we're working with. Yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Looks good. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't sort them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have to sort them. Son of a gun. I'm so dumb. This is taking me way too long. We gotta sort them. We gotta sort them. Input dot stream or raise dot stream input dot trim dot split by new lines. We're gonna split it by new lines, and then for each one of those lines, yeah, we'll just do like a for each line. For each one of those lines, we're gonna split it. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Split it by white space, and then left dot add parts 0 integer dot parseInt part 0. Whoa! Dot add something similar there. What's wrong here? It is. What's wrong with you? It is, boy. Oh, we got like parentheses all around this mother lover. Yeah, what the heck happened? Oh, this one does need one. Oh. What the heck? Okay, there we go. And then collections dot sort left. Oh. Sort right. And then equals stream.range 0. Oh. Left dot size dot for each, or actually dot map to int. Oh, it's already an integer, that's right. We'll just map it to left dot get I minus right dot get I. Math, yes, to absolute value. Summit. Alright, that should be our freaking result. Goodness gracious. 0. That's definitely not right. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Yeah, that actually will make a difference. What? $1,000. $1,000. Okay. Oh. They're the same list. Okay. There we go. Goodness gracious. That took way too long. Alright. Let's see what part 2 is. Part 2. Your analysis only confirmed what everyone feared. The two lists of location IDs are indeed very different. Or are they? The historians can't agree on which group made the mistakes or how to read most of Chief's handwriting. But in the commotion you notice an interesting detail. A lot of location IDs appear in both lists. Maybe the other numbers aren't location IDs at all, but rather misinterpreted handwriting. This time you'll need to figure out exactly how often each number from the left list appears in the right list. You'll need to figure out exactly how often each number from the left list appears in the right list. Calculate a total similarity score by adding up each number in the left list after multiplying it by the number of times it appears in the right list. Adding up each number in the left list after multiplying it by the number of times it appears. Okay. So like 3 appears 1, 2, 3 times, it should be 9. Okay. Yeah, and then you add all these up. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, okay. Time for part 2. I don't like how I'm doing this right now. Let's just... And... So I have... So it'll be basically the same thing here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do a hash map. It's gonna map integers to integers. How many times it's in there? I'm trying to think of a way to... So this time... This time, you know what, let's just pretend like I didn't do part 1 first, and then we can make it dry after. Private static void part 2. So we're gonna need those lists again. We're gonna need those lists again. We're gonna need the input. Yeah, we'll definitely refactor this in a second. Throws a... Okay, so we got our two lists. We don't even care about sorting this time. Sorting doesn't matter for this part. So let's make a hash map this time. It's going to map integers to integers. Excuse me. Hash map. Oh. And so this time we just need a count occurrences, and this is going to take int val and a list of integers. I spell occurrences right? I think so. And we're going to return we're going to return data.stream dot filter n to n equals val dot count, and this does return a long, so we're just going to cast it. Alright, and that's going to tell us how many are in there. And we're going to go results equals, it's going to be left.stream dot map we're going to map each one of those guys. We're going to map each one of these to itself times the number of times that it's in the right side. So if, let's see, num occurrences equals, we'll say map dot contains key n. Well, actually, let's do this. Num occurrences equals 0 if map dot contains key n, num occurrences equals map dot get n, else map dot put, oh, there's a better way to do this, map dot put count occurrences n and right. That's right. But actually, map dot put if absent and right. That's right. Hold on. And count occurrences and right. Just like that. Map dot put if absent. Am I spelling? I am spelling occurrences wrong, aren't I? La la la. Okay. Equals map.get n. That's how many times it's in there. We're going to return n times num occurrences. Map to int. Nice. And that should be the answer to our second part. Let's just double check that. Yeah, sure. And we're gonna call part 2 up here. Yay! We did it! That took a long time, huh? I think I did. That took like an hour, man. Alright, let's refactor this. Let's make it look nice and dry. So they both use the lists. So I'll have like a helper for that. Or I'll just do it up here in the main, actually. Yeah. Private. Well, what? I could just do it up in the main. I don't need a method for that. Boom. Alright. And same thing here. Just going to take the same params. Part 2. Part 1 left, right. Part 2 left, right. Do do do. Do do do. Yeah. And okay. Let's just make sure I got the same answers after I refactored. Yeah, that looks the same, right? That looks like what I got earlier, right? I believe it is. Yes. Nice. Okay. That took way too long, but that's it. I'll probably do the next one tonight, live maybe. Well, I won't be able to do it live, but tomorrow I should be able to do day 3 live. Okay, thanks for watching.